Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash, the honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, You Err Not, Knowing the Scriptures. Lord will, you are edified. This video was inspired by a video composed by Elder Karatazah. Okay, and his YouTube platform is Holy Bible Defenders. Bob Gashah, subscribe and be edified. Video entitled, The Elect Will Be Delivered Before the Fill in the Blank and WW3 Can't Help Reprobates. And a reprobate is a person that lacks judgment. Okay, why? Because the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is not dealing with that person.
Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads, man. Until the elect is sealed, man. All right. So that's when the end gonna come, man. When the elect is sealed with the correct knowledge that's coming out the Bible. All right. According to you guys' teaching, all right, which is not which don't line up with the scriptures, don't measure up with the prophecy that's written in the Bible. All right, it's not the vision of the Lord. Okay, the elect won't be sealed, man, because you teach it contrary to the scriptures, man. So that's why it's very important that we teach the truth according to what the scriptures say, because that's what's gonna seal the elect, and that's what's gonna bring forth this judgment, man, our deliverance, man. All right, our deliverance and the judgment, all right, and the destruction of the wicked, man. Because that's what we want, right? That's what we're doing this for, man. All right, ultimately to be delivered, man, so the Lord can usher in the kingdom, man. All right, so when the elect sealed with the correct knowledge, all right, the correct understanding that's coming out of the scriptures, then that's when the end shall come, man. All right, not when the chip is implemented, man. All right, not we're not waiting on World War III, man. Okay.
All right, so he's going off because if you know the scriptures, right, Yahweh Shai will return during WW3. And also, Revelation 13 and 16 will be exercised and furthermore mandated when Yahweh Shai returns. Period. Let's prove that. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. This is Yahweh Shai leading the heavenly host from the spiritual realm into the earthly realm, okay? And when he turned his countenance, his facial expression, to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him, meaning the people on earth was looking up at Yahweh Shai as Yahweh Shai was looking down on them. Why? Because Yahweh Shai is about to descend, okay, from the spiritual realm into the earthly realm for judgment and for salvation. Verse 4, and whatsoever the voice went out of his mouth, meaning what? Laser beams from that fathership. All they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth fails when it feels the fire. Meaning what? When Yahweh Shai shoots laser beams on the people, they will die. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea, spiritual realm. Okay, and again, a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven. This is WW3. Okay, so let's go to Revelation chapter 11 and 13. Salakia 14. The second woe is past, WW2. And behold, the third woe comes quickly, WW3. Now let's go to Joel chapter 2 and Salakia, Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, meaning what? Us receiving salvation from Yahweh through Yahushua, the elect of Israel. And Lord will, we are the elect, right? Verse 2. I will also gather all nations, WW3, and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment, and will plead, meaning judge, with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So when Yahushua returns, WW3 will be activated, okay? Now, he made another point regarding Revelation 13 and 16, right? And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning unless he that hath the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? So eventually, this will be mandated. Revelation 3 and 10, because you have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of temptation. The time frame of temptation is going into the mandate of the charagma, which shall come on all the world to try them that dwell on the earth. So everyone will be tried, okay? Everybody, right? Only the Israelites can pass and fail the hour of temptation's test, and only the elect will pass. Now, let's go to Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat on them, who? The 144,000 of Israel, and judgment was given unto them, right? Now we are in Yahushua's kingdom. Okay, or the kingdom of heaven, or the kingdom of Yahushua. And I saw the spirits of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, referring to this truth, and for the word of the Most High, referring to this truth, and which had not worshipped, meaning participated, the beast, neither his image, neither had received his charagma in their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Mashiach 1,000 years. So what is he talking about? Because here you have some of the elect that will die because they will not receive Revelation 13 and 16. The Holy Spirit is going to come or possess these individuals to choose not the way of Esau and to choose the way of Yahushua. Okay? So what is he talking about? Again, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his charagma in their foreheads or in their hands. You can't get around it.
We're not waiting on World War III. So verse 4, this is key to the understanding on who the multitude is referring to. Because it says, I heard the number of them that were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000, all from the tribes of the children of Israel. All right? So when the elect is sealed, all right, 12,000 from each tribe of the children of Israel, then that's when the end shall come, man. That's when the end shall come, man. All right? And they're not going to be sealed with you guys' false teachings and doctrines, man. All right? You cherry picking Israelites, man. All right? who haven't received the Holy Spirit, but yet still trying to break down prophecies and breaking them down the wrong way, man. Okay? So we all have the same understanding about this is referring to the 144,000, where the issue and the problem come in that when you jump down to verse 9, dealing with the multitude, all right, these guys are saying that this is a separate multitude, all right, outside of the 144,000 of men, women, and children, man.
And it is. It is, because when you go into Revelation, the 7th chapter, right? Look up herd. So from a spiritual sense, heard meaning what? Spiritually understanding, spiritually receiving the information, okay, supplied by the Holy Spirit. Okay, keep that in mind. Our reference is John the Revelator. So Revelation 7:4, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the sons of Israel. So from verse 5 all the way down, right, to verse 8, you have 12,000, okay, kings/priests out of each tribe, which brings a grand total of 144,000. This is the government body of Yahushua, okay? Verse 9, after this I beheld, okay, so John actually what? He sees something. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. Verse 9 is a distinction, okay? So, Revelation, right? 7:4 all the way down to verse 8 is talking about the 144,000. And starting at verse 9 is talking about the Israelite foreigners, right? Which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hand, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sit on the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round about the throne and about the elders and 4 beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshiped the Most High. Okay, so this great multitude comes from the result of slavery, which brings me to Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if you will not listen unto the voice of Yahweh your power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come on you and overtake you. Such as, let's go to verse 25 in the NLT. Yahweh will cause you to be defeated by your enemies. You will attack your enemies from one direction, but you will scatter from them in 7. You will be an object of horror to all the kingdoms of the earth. Now, let's jump into the KJV. The Lord Yahweh shall cause you to be smitten before your enemies. You shall go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. And because of this curse, right, we were scattered throughout the 4 corners of the world, and over a process of time, right, we began marrying these women from these other nations. And what happened? Our offspring started looking like the people of these other nations. Okay, so when John the Revelator, right, is beholding something, meaning he's looking at something via the Spirit, he literally sees Israelites looking like these other nations, but the only difference with these Israelites is that they are the elect. Okay, they are the elect. Okay, period. So Lord will, you're edified. Shalom.